It is angel time.
Oh, this is a back-to-back angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just leave it hanging with Cordy stuck in another dimension.
That's
and
fair. It did look very Lord of the Ringsy, just because I'm just saying that because of the sword from last episode, and he had all the armor and running around and being a justice hero. But I say that also because I just watched Lord of the Rings, so not just because there's a wood. Woods.
A wood.
A wood? Just one wood? Multiple woods. Anyway, let's watch.
Yes.
Like, good and bad. Oh, hi.
Giant hairy hellbeast. You're gonna stay right there while I run for my life.
God, I wish I could get drunk.
Okay.
Let's approach this logically. Screw logic. We're getting Cordy back.
Don't know.
God, I wish I could get drunk. He just does it for the effect.
Oh,
Man. Yeah. That's one way for the mob to like not have to kill anyone. They just send you to another dimension and you'll never see your life again.
Which was something I was going to ask last episode. Like, what did they do with that body of the thing that they stabbed through the neck? Did you just leave it?
Damn it!
I just got her back. There's obviously not going to be any big swirly hole jumping without a big swirly hole.
Yeah, right.
So I suggest we return to the hotel, figure out a way to make one.
You know, maybe it's best that you can't get in.
What?
Well, I'm just saying, my world, you don't want to jump into my world looking like that.
I'm not supposed to die like this. Oh, thank God.
Come here, boy! Hugo!
Thing you got there. Personally, I've always been a real thing lover.
You found me a cow.
Hey, who you calling cow, mister?
A fine old cow. Good cow. Sure, that's pretty pricey to market.
Wait.
Move, Cordy.
Yeah, seriously, legs.
Start talking. About my dimension?
You're probably
Sure,
tired,
okay,
but you
let's
still
see.
have them.
I was there. I came here. I like here. Look, it's no secret that I hate Pylea. Pylea. My home dimension. Back when I lived there, I would have done anything to get out. So one day, 5 years ago, I'm in the woods, when suddenly, right in front of me, out of nowhere, a portal appears. Who opened the portal? Gift horse. Mouth. They have no music there. It doesn't exist. Do you know what that's like?
It's cold. Put on a sweater. No. The hotspot is cold. These areas tend to function as dimensional hotspots, natural gateways between worlds. I'm guessing Caritas is one such spot.
Last night I lost one of my crew. I should have been there, but I'm sorry, but Wes said the trip was one way, and I can't. I don't know what it makes me, but I figured I just owed it to you to tell you face to face. Please, find her.
This makes me happy. I've always loved, like, medieval stuff.
Skinny. Ugly, too. One pig.
2 pigs.
This old cow should probably croak before I can get her home.
A pig and a
That's
pint.
my favorite insult.
Mid liquor.
Fine.
Makes me more vegan.
First of all, I'm a human being, not a cow. You can't just barter a human being. Second of all, one pig, one measly pig. Third of all, there has been a huge misunderstanding. See, I am an American, and I have rights. And right now, I'd like to get right back to...
Chalk color.
Cows aren't for talking, they're for doing their jobs if they know what's good for them.
You think I'm gonna follow you? Ow! You've got another thing!
That's the girl.
I get a deep sense of longing, separation.
Is this a bad time?
It's like you feel cut off. Lauren!
How's it going?
Well, you know the business. Vague predictions, lengthy pauses, anything to keep the numbers rolling. You hiding from the mob?
Don't get me started.
How long can you put someone on hold
incognito
after saying?
But this hat's really chafing my horns. Dimensional portals, psychic hotspots. I need to find one.
I can find your hotspot, Lauren. But on one condition. You've got to go with them. It's the only way you'll ever resolve
I was gonna say I liked you for a minute. I'm afraid for Lauren.
Angel, good afternoon.
Oh hey.
Lawyers, don't you people sleep during the day? I'm Gavin Park. This is my associate, Mr. Hayes.
It's a weird insult.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but your lease expires in 6 months, and Wolfram & Hart is interested in purchasing this building.
You gotta be kidding me.
To take a walk around the place if you don't mind.
You think I mind?
We'll contact your real estate company and notify them of your non-compliance.
I like the guy behind just kind of hiding.
I wouldn't be doing anything but shoveling demon horse poop. Woman has ears like a bat. There's gotta be a way to get this thing off. Don't do that. But if you take the collar off, bad things will happen to your hair. Like, it'll implode. So don't take the collar off, okay? Because I can't talk to you if you don't have a head, okay? Are you a human? Keep shoveling. Go shovel. I forget certain words. How'd you get here? Hold on, why don't you tell me where here is first? Palia. Wait, keep shoveling, jeez. Another dimension. You're lost, I can tell. So many of us are lost even there, but it's true. I'm not crazy. How do I get out of here? Oh, I forgot. Laughing. You don't. They use you as a slave and then your body gives. I have friends back in LA. They're gonna come rescue me anytime now. I tried to get back. I didn't have the math, which is strange because how'd you get here? I'm pretty sure I
Fugitive!
Oh no! No! What's going on?
On your face, cow on the floor!
No!
You should have stayed in the woods.
Wait!
Face down!
Well, I'm sorry. It's just if I wasn't carrying every.
Stand up straight, cow. That milk's worth more than you are.
Oh.
Bad cow. Bad.
It's attacking one of your villagers near the forest by a big yellow rock. Isn't anyone gonna ask if I'm okay?
Curse! My cow is cursed!
No, wait, it's not a curse. It's villager. You have to go save him or the dragon will.
Not a good thing here.
Anyway, this is where Aggie said it was. And Aggie's never wrong when it comes to hotspots.
Paramount.
She was doing Skybar way before Brad and Jennifer. Anyway, you get the book? Good.
Hold up, English.
Yay! Made a choice. Made a hard choice, but made a choice.
Sounded like the captain of the Titanic getting ready to go down with the ship.
A backup man. Terrific idea. Well, now that he's going, I suppose someone should stay here, mind the store. Don't worry, I'm not disappointed. Just get me something nice. Shut up.
So,
Just gonna move on.
right. Here goes.
In some ways, Lauren is being held hostage, but it's fine. I would have painted my face green and put on some fake horns and really commit to the role.
Face it.
Yeah, it kind of is actually. Really specious. Yeah, it kind of feels bad me saying that, but I'm just saying if I'm going into this
But
world.
it's green. We get it.
Son, I
feel like-
Have me a blanket. I'm gonna have me a blanket. That's sons. Plural.
Sons.
Cool.
Yes. Well, perhaps they don't have the same effect on vampires.
Hey, watch it. All right. Hey,
Fascinating.
y'all see the street?
Fascinating. That's great.
Then this is your world.
Ah, yes. If I know Pylea, she could probably use a friend right about now.
I don't know anything about a curse. I didn't make it happen. I just saw it.
Before it had come to pass.
Exactly.
It is the curse.
No curse, just visions. They're not dangerous. I use them to help people.
Enough. We must discover beyond all doubt if this girl is cursed with the sight.
Take the robe off.
We will commence the test.
I'll never mention him again, please, no. No!
It's like a thermometer.
No!
Wesley, I don't have the book. What? You read the book. I don't have the book.
Who had the book?
Wesley? No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Whoa.
That's what you need time for right now.
Did we look in the car? There's nothing there. I checked it before we started hiding it to make sure we didn't leave anything. Oh, like say the book! Perhaps its only function is to open portals to Pylea, in which case it would be useless in Pylea, and therefore it only exists in our own dimension.
Yeah, sure.
Ordinarily I handle bad news really well. I just drown my sorrows in an ice-cold gin and tonic, little squeeze of lime. Except for they don't have them here.
Guys, you got to figure out another way to get back. We will. Right now, we gotta find Cordelia.
I always thought about
That's
that
why
in
we're here,
sci-fi
right?
fantasy shows and movies. Like when you eat something, how do you know that it's safe to eat?
It is the unanimous decision of the Covenant that the girl is afflicted. She carries the curse of the sight.
I'll make the approach. You three stay here. We gotta keep a low profile. Why?
In that outfit.
Otherwise we might get beaten to death with sticks. Be right back.
Yeah, your outfit's not at all screaming.
What? Run now!
Angel's not usually used to running.
We're surrounded.
Cows.
We've been through a lot together, fellas. Fought a lot of battles. Faced some pretty steep odds.
I'll take the 20 on the left, you take the 50 on the right.
Okay.
How they got Angel and rope, I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna sound super duper nerdy here.
Rev Lauren Suave of the Deathwalk Clan. Constable Narwek. So how have you been? Rev Lauren Suave of the Deathwalk Clan, you have returned.
Why?
Actually, I've been asking myself that very same question.
Who are these cow scum? You are all dressed very strangely.
They're not cow scum, they're humans. And they're my friends.
Cows are not friends. They are creatures of labor, beasts of burden, no more.
They're not cows. You just
I
said
don't know
that.
where you have been, Lorne Swath of the Deathwalk Clan, but
I'm
it is
listening.
clear that you have abandoned the teachings of your people.
Take him away. Are a traitor to your home. You abandoned your life giver, betrayed your people,
And now you consort with these animals. I will take great pleasure in watching them kill you slowly. Is prepared to pass sentence upon you.
Okay. I was gonna say, do we know? This is building up real weird. Oh, hey!
Guys.
Get it, girl! Yeah! I don't know what I thought. I just was like, this is such build up and the music is swelling and they haven't really like fought like this yet. So like, I feel like we're gonna know this person. If it's gonna be like a crossover, is it gonna be like Glory or something? That would be awesome.
God, that
But
would have been awesome.
I didn't know what it was gonna be, but I didn't think it was gonna be Cordy, but that's great. Yeah, that's fun that they're here. I don't know how they're gonna get home. I'm super happy that Gunn decided to join in. I was afraid we were gonna lose that character. It's like he's gonna stay behind. Maybe we'll make a new friend here, but still keeping Gunn.
This is officially the longest continuous single plot.
Yeah.
I think in any of the Whedonverse stuff, this is one continuous plot line.
Just Angel in general?
On Angel right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Darla's still a threat, and so is Drew and everything, but they're not gonna be in this part. I don't think they're gonna be in this part, so are we just gonna put them on the back burner for next season or something? I don't know. What kind of quest are they gonna get up to now? They're gonna have to find a way home, but I just have a gut feeling Lauren is not gonna make it home, at least because he doesn't want to be here so badly. And characters that refuse to say it so many times over, they'll probably end up having to be the ones that have to go against what they want if they're a good character. And I feel like Lauren is a good character, so there's no way to beat Wolfram and Hart at that point. And all that lead buildup would have been for nothing.
That's a valid point.
So we're gonna go back home.
We still have 2 more episodes of Angel to go, but I hope you have enjoyed Angel Season 2 much more than Angel Season 1.
I have. I definitely like the build that they're doing this one. It makes me ask more questions instead of doing the cartoon. I'm going to compare it to My Little Pony where they wrap it up right at the end and bow tie everything for me.
Yeah.
So Monster of the Week, it's bow tied so much, and I feel like they did that a lot in Season 1.
Yeah.
Where now it's like, I get to ask questions, I get to have theories, I get to like pick and choose all this little like nitty gritty stuff that I want to see and see more of. So I'm glad Season 2 has stepped up its game.
Yeah, Season 1 was very much just kind of a straight up like detective pseudo noir kind of arc.
Yeah.
And this one is more facing up against, you know, their main nemesis. You know, it's kind of like across the board what Season 2 is, and it goes in a whole different direction. And yeah, this show's interesting. Every season you get a completely different beast. You'll see. Anyway, this was another great episode of We Watch Whedon with Angel.
And Whedon watched it.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
You are incredible.
As always, we appreciate you. Aww.
Aww.
They're incredible too.
I know, but I was just...
But if you guys think we're incredible, you should like this, subscribe to our channel, and click that bell to be notified.
Go to that Patreon thing too, because
we have that and we could use the money.